And we're live. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're coming in from. Hi, I'm Betty Ray, and welcome to my business page. If you've been here before and you're following me, thank you again. Welcome back. I appreciate all your support. And if you're new to my page, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm here this morning with my good friend and fellow business owner, Cindy. And I'm so happy she could join me for my little chit chat coffee. So, hello, Cindy.
Hey, Betty. You know what? I'm excited that you asked me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for joining me. How are you doing today?
Well, I've got my coffee, so we're off to a great start. Awesome.
Although I should be changing to something else. It's getting later in the day. I should be done my coffee, but yeah. So, I thought I just we could just chat a little bit about. I get asked lots about. What do you do as a business owner? And you know what? When I first come into this, I didn't have no idea that there was even a way to make earn online. I didn't even know you could have a business online. And so I don't blame people for asking. Good morning, Jody. Jody is a faithful follower. Good morning. Have a blessed Friday to you as well, Jody. I hope you have a good day. But anyways, I had no idea you could even do that. And so I can see why people want to know, what do you do, as a business owner?
That's a pretty legitimate question, I'd say.
It is. And our system is very unique in very many ways, as Cindy can, I'm sure, elaborate on that. And basically what we do is we promote, a lot of people call it like a little business in a box, and I like that. We have everything that a person needs to start their own online business that has no experience, don't know where to start. And it's so we promote our system. We promote a way of life, a life with flexibility and freedom, and but we have the whole package, so we can just plug and play into it, and away we go. And it was perfect for me because I had no idea where to start. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
you
You
too?
know, me too. But the thing is, you go onto social media and you see all these different things, right? People
Yeah.
are scrolling for solutions now and trying to figure out, well, what's right, what's wrong, what's a little fishy, what isn't, what's legit. And that was me too. Basically, for me, I went scrolling online because that was kind of the natural progression of things. For me, it was back in 2020.
Mhm.
I was a salon owner
Mhm.
and things were kind of crazy. If anybody can remember 2020, I know it's already 5 years ago, but
Yeah.
it really impacted things for me. And I knew I still needed to be earning, and I knew I still needed to be flexible with my own schedule and doing things. So I
Mhm.
found this. And, you mentioned business in a box. I kind of look at it like a franchise in a box.
Yeah.
The box is our laptop or our phone, really. It's as
Yep.
simple as that. But the
Yep.
training is so incredible. The community, we get to meet people like you and I are, and we don't toot our own horns. We're pretty easygoing people, like to just
Yeah,
kind
we have
of,
lots of fun.
yeah, and just kind of share with others. But,
Yeah.
that is what we do. It's like this business in a box, this
Yeah.
franchise model, everything's there for you. So if you can turn on your cell phone, or you can some people couldn't even turn on their laptop when they started this.
Yep.
You can turn on your cell phone, you can plug into something. All our training it's extensive and it's constantly updated. But saying that doesn't mean that it's not easy to follow. It's really done step by step, small videos, small packages. And so
Yeah.
what we get to do is we help people get through that training. We help people share. And once you're through the training and you got everything set up, that's when you can just kind of sit back and relax a little bit, stay
Right.
plugged in throughout the day, little pockets of time.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yep.
That's how we're kind of helping each other run our business. And we do own our time that way.
Absolutely. And the fact that we use social media to promote it, we do scheduling and we have things running behind the scenes. So that's how we do. And part of our day, I don't know how you work yours, Cindy, but I always try to schedule, an hour or two out of my day to do my business, or maybe three, or one day I'll maybe do 4 hours and the next day I don't do any because I know I'm going to be busy, kind of thing. You kind of work it around, but that's part of it. We create our posts, we create our ads, we connect with people, and there's always something to do. Or I go through the training a lot because, it's always constantly changing. So that's another thing that I do. Sometimes
Yeah.
I have a little bit of hard time scheduling. I know Cindy and I were both just chatting about that, and it's easy to do. That sometimes you get sidetracked when you're at home. Like I think, oh, I got some laundry I should do.
Yeah, it happens. You know what? Even we were talking about this just a little bit before. When I ran my salon, I actually had the whole front section of my home was converted into a salon and healing center. And I used to close the black curtain. There was a curtain that kind of divided and it was like a virtual divide.
Yeah.
But the door in my office is glass. So if my husband comes home or the kids are visiting or whatever, they kind of see me. It's like, hey, Mom, hey, the door's closed. Maybe I need to put the black curtain back up. I'm not exactly sure, but it's like, you're home. So why can't you be part of things going on? And you can. I mean, basically for me, the way that I run my business for the most part is my husband's on a work schedule for the first time like that we've ever been married. He used to be very sporadic. And sometimes he still is. But when he's home, I try to be present. So that's where I will schedule my days more, right?
Yeah,
when he's not home,
Yeah. And he probably appreciates that too, hey? Because so many couples never see each other, or they have to tag team with their kids, because of that. Yeah. And working online though has become very, very popular now.
It really has. What I'm even finding is on days where he is home and we want to do things together, well, if he's driving, I can quickly message people back.
Oh, yes.
It takes no time out of my day. We've been at family reunions and been to things that I wasn't able to go to before because I was already scheduled. And you can't just drop a client that's been booked for 6 weeks, right? Yeah. Oh, by the way, we're going camping today. It's not going to work. No. But because you can take your business with you, right. I've been in the grocery store messaging people back. I've actually done meetings and calls, one-on-one calls with people from my laptop using my phone as a hotspot for my camper.
Yeah.
I've been in my mother-in-law's basement, taking on I was a part of a coaching call and from her basement and I'm still present with the family other than that half an hour time.
Right. Do you find though that people think of that and then they think, well, I don't want to be having to be on my phone or taking that with me on holidays and stuff? I often wonder that.
Yeah. And I think that happens, but I'm going to ask a question to that then. Don't you have your phone anyway?
Yeah, absolutely.
Phone anyway? How many times you're checking on your Facebook? Well, if you're checking on Facebook, why wouldn't you just be checking a message at the same time? You are.
Right.
So
right. Absolutely. Or you're commenting on people's Facebook and instead you just comment on your, the person that's interested in joining. Yeah, that's a very good point. And you're making your scrolling and commenting profitable.
Purposeful and profitable. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, use it to make some income, use it to, and it does take some time. It's a business. It's going to take some time. But as you're doing the training and as you're learning these different things, as you're building connections with people, you're getting to know a little bit more about yourself. I always talk about this when I'm on my page and doing different things and people have asked me, but community.
Yes.
When I left hairdressing, I was really afraid of the connections being lost. Because when you're one-on-one with people, when I was, either doing Reiki or other healing things, when I was working one-on-one with as a cosmetologist, you build relationships with these people. And I was really afraid that would be gone. Yeah. And, hey, I am talking with you today, Betty Ray. It isn't gone. As a matter of fact, it's gotten so much bigger. Our community is unbelievable. And you can tap into people. It's not just in your little, physical community. It's in a global community. And that's been an absolute blessing to me as well.
I totally agree. And that's a big part of what we do in the day too, is we're connecting with people and meeting people all the time. And it's different ways. You can do it through text. You can do it through Go Lives. You can do it through Zooms. You can do it through Messenger chats. And there's so many different ways. So however you're comfortable with.
Yes.
And yeah, I agree that connecting with people. And it's funny, when you said that, and I was thinking back and it's funny how you get attracted and you start connecting with people that you have things in common with. And you wonder, how did that even how did that happen? Like,
Yeah.
you know, both Cindy and I live in small communities in Alberta, and we're a ways away. I don't, how far away would we be now?
I think
An hour and a half.
no, I was going to say closer to 2 and a bit. I was going to say, but even still,
Okay.
it doesn't matter. We're still apart.
Yeah.
But it's, so we're
Yeah.
still in Alberta. We're both in small communities. We were
Yes.
both cosmetologists.
Yes.
We were both educational assistants.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, yes. We both love animals, you know, and stuff. Yeah. It's just really funny how that all
Yeah.
works. Yeah, it's the beauty of it. But yeah, so as a business owner, to me, once, like you say, once I got my business up and running, now it's just like I say, keeping up with it, making posts, connecting with people, talking with people, all while in between I'm gardening or doing housework or traveling or spending time at the lake or with my grandboys or whatever. It's you just fit little bits and pieces in as a business owner, and again, we basically just promote the system that you can plug into and start your own online business too. So yeah, it's really something. And you know, it's not ever, you're never too late to start. You know, it doesn't matter how old you are. We have a 50 plus group. We have people that are in their 70s and maybe one couple even in their 80s. Yeah. And so, really, if you've ever wanted a purpose or to earn a little extra or just to feel good about.
Or if you're thinking of this for, you know, you're watching us and maybe you're in that age group where, you know, you're in your 50s, you're going into your 60s, and you're thinking, yeah, maybe I don't want to do this, but maybe this is something one of my kids could do. I'll tell you firsthand.
Yeah.
When I ran my salon years ago, I was a single parent. And if
Yeah.
I had something that I could have done to be present at my children's ball games, to be on their field trips, to be with them in the summertime instead of having to work and then sending my kids off so they did something, this is for them too. Right.
Absolutely.
This is for those moms that are just trying to figure it out, or maybe they're staying at home yet while their kids are, you know, small.
Yes.
This is something you can do, fit in your pockets of time, continue living your life and being present with your family.
Yes. Oh, I wish I would have found this sooner too. I totally agree. Yep, I do. And the nice part is you can leave it to your children.
Yeah, exactly.
But we froze up there. I don't know. Cindy, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Frozen. But anyways, this is something that we can leave for our children, a legacy. But here she's back. We lost connection, I think.
Yeah, I could see you and then I couldn't hear you. And so I don't know whether it was my end or your end, but that's okay. It's a good place to maybe wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but yeah, it is a good time to wrap it up, and I appreciate it. And that's the joys of working online, is the darn internet, and in a small community, you just never know, but that's all right. But anyways, I hope if you as a listener got a little bit of value out of that and kind of get the picture. It's really something that a fit for anybody, whether you're a young mom or in middle age like myself. It's really it could be a really good option. So, you know, please check it out. You can reach out to Cindy or myself, or you can find us on Facebook, or I don't know, are you on Instagram?
Yeah.
Excuse
me.
I'm
on Facebook and Instagram for sure.
Yeah, me too. So you can always reach out and ask questions. We do have a webinar that we run live every Tuesday and Thursdays that you can catch live, or there's replays, and to give you more information for it too. And so, yeah. So anyways, thank you, Cindy, for chit-chatting with me today. It was a pleasure. It's always fun with Cindy. We are serious here this morning, but we always have lots of good laughs and lots of fun when we're behind the scenes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me, Betty Ray.
You're welcome. Anyways, everybody, thank you for watching. Bye for now. Have a great day. Have a great long weekend. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.